Kids around the world. School's in session. Around the world, kids wake up and go to school, just like you. Some students go to school by train, while others go by snowmobile. There are schools in the middle of busy cities, and there are schools that float on water. Learn all about what schools are like across the globe. Let's go to school! Glossary. Indigenous, relating to the earliest people known to live in a place. Nomads, people who travel from place to place rather than living in one area. Rickshaw, a small cart that is pulled by a person or powered by a motor. Rural, relating to the countryside rather than the city. Snowmobile, a motorized vehicle for one or two people that has steerable skis so it can travel on snow. Zip line, a strong cable that is hung above a slope to which a pulley and harness are attached for a rider. Note to readers, some of these words may have more than one definition. The definitions above match how these words are used in this book. Contents. Chapter 1. Let's go to school. Chapter 2. Class is in session. Chapter 3. Schoolwork and play. Create your own school. Note to readers, going to school is a unique experience for every student. Included in this book are just some examples of what school is like for kids around the world. Chapter 1. Let's go to school. Around the world, kids wake up and go to school just like you. In many places, kids ride on school buses or in cars, or they even walk to school. Some students take a train or a boat. It's impossible to explore all the unique ways that kids go to school across the globe, but let's discover some of the amazing journeys kids take to go from where they live to where they learn. North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, Antarctica. In some places, like New York City, in the United States or Tokyo, Japan, some students take public buses and subway trains to get to school. They often sit next to grown-ups who are using the same buses and trains to get to work. In Mackinac Island, Michigan, it is so snowy in winter that some students ride to school on a snowmobile. Brrr! Some students ride in a cable car to get to school in Caracas, Venezuela. Cable cars are useful in places with narrow roads or many hills. In a remote rainforest in Colombia, some students use a zip line to cross a huge canyon to get to school. Many students around the world walk to school. In Nigeria, some students walk 3 miles to get to school in the morning and then 3 miles to get home at night. That is 6 miles each day. 6 miles is greater than the length of more than 80 football fields. In Thailand, some students take a motorized rickshaw to school. These rickshaws are 3-wheeled vehicles that usually have open sides. They are convenient in places with a lot of traffic. Students around the world have a lot in common. They chat with friends, study for tests, and listen to teachers. However they get to school, they are there to learn.